The Montana Television Network. Montana This Morning continues on Montana's News Leader.
President Trump is in the UK today. I'm John Schumer with a look at how the British Prime Minister is reacting to criticism the president threw her way just before his arrival.
Tense moments with a woman barricaded in her house lead to the final arrest of a manhunt for Shaughnessy Cole. I'm Mallory Peoples with MTN News, and I'll have the details.
And performers arriving in Butte for the Montana Folk Festival. Coming up, meet one of the bands who traveled all the way from South America to be here this year.
Very cool. Can't wait for that. Our top story for you now, as Mallory Peoples just mentioned, a Livingston man who prompted a 36-hour manhunt in the Bozeman Pass is now in custody. Yeah,
MTN's Mallory Peoples has been following this story since Wednesday. She shares the tense details of how it all wrapped up.
Around 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, the intense manhunt that had over a dozen agencies involved, stretching from Lewis and Clark County to Billings, finally came to an end. Aside from daily trains, people living on Quinn Creek Road enjoy a lot of peace and quiet. That all changed when a massive search effort from the sky and ground kicked off Wednesday, when the Park County Sheriff's Office says Shaughnessy Cole shot at them following an attempted DUI stop. Authorities say they have been on the lookout for Cole for weeks. He's suspected of a home burglary also in this area.
A motorcycle stolen and some other stuff. Ended up being a pursuit to Billings, and he evaded officers there in Billings, and we've been looking for him ever since.
The search hit a critical moment Thursday afternoon.
We got a call from a resident up here. On the phone, she said, "He's at my front door. The guy you're looking for is at my front door."
Indeed, it was him. Intensity quickly building upon the situation for law enforcement and the homeowner.
First indications are that he was trying to break into the house. She barricaded herself in a room in her house, stayed on the phone with our people.
While outside, authorities surrounded the place with officers and 4 canines. They say Cole took off running, but 2 dogs quickly got a hold of him.
So we're very happy to have him in custody. No shots were exchanged between our teams and him.
Park County Sheriff Scott Hamilton attributes the safe ending to the skilled officers who came here from around the state.
We worked very hard to hold our perimeter and to keep him contained in here, and it worked. So I know he felt the pressure.
Now that pressure is lifted from neighbors as well. Authorities packing up their command station so life can return to normal on Quinn Creek Road. While the search has ended, this is just the beginning of what's to follow in court. Attempted deliberate homicide is what Cole faces for this incident. Reporting from Bozeman Pass, I'm Mallory Peoples, MTN News.
We'll continue to follow that story as well.
Absolutely. Story for you now. The president is now on the second leg of his European trip, leaving behind the combative NATO summit.
Yeah, but he brought with him to England more chaos following a new interview with a British tabloid. President Trump and British Prime Minister Theresa May will have plenty to talk about during their working lunch. Meanwhile, thousands are expected in London to protest the president's visit. CBS's John Schumo has the details.
There was plenty of fanfare and celebration at Blenheim Palace yesterday when the president and first lady attended a black-tie dinner. But not long after the courtship with British Prime Minister Theresa May finished, an interview President Trump gave to the Sun newspaper went public.
I actually told Theresa May how to do it, but she didn't agree with it. She didn't listen to me.
While still at the NATO summit in Brussels, the president told the UK tabloid that May's Brexit plans could ruin future trade deals with the U.S.
Well, if they do a deal like that, it will most likely, because we'll be dealing with the European Union instead of dealing with the UK. So it will probably kill the deal.
In response to the interview, May's spokesman said she was looking forward to sitting down with the president to talk him through her negotiating stance. The majority of President Trump's 2-day visit is being held away from central London, where protesters are floating the Trump baby, as they call it, over a massive anti-Trump march today.
He's uniquely vulnerable to personal insults. And so we've just got right down on his level to speak to him in a language that he understands.
Yesterday, 1,000 people demonstrated outside the palace while President Trump dined. John Schumo, CBS News.
Now, President Trump and British Prime Minister Theresa May are scheduled to hold a joint news conference in London within the next 15 minutes. If that happens on time, we'll join it live. Otherwise, you'll see that on CBS This Morning after 7 o'clock. Later today, President and First Lady will have tea with Queen Elizabeth. Mr. Trump is the 4th president to meet Her Majesty at Windsor Castle. That would be very cool. Again,
cool.
Possibility about 6:45 of going live to that. We will break in, of course, and do that. If not, we'll have it with Nora, John, and Gail at 7 o'clock.
Perfect. In the meantime, maybe Matt should tell us how beautiful our Friday is going to be.
Yeah, imagine, if you will, a cloud. Yeah, and there's none.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to use
the only
your
one you're
imagination. Clear skies across the state. That's allowing the temperatures to be a little on the cool side this morning. Into the 40s and 50s early on. 41 in West Yellowstone. There's that cloudless sky, at least the satellite and radar this morning. Bozeman planner, nice morning, warming up quickly. It'll be very warm by 3, still hot by the time you head into the afternoon. I do expect these daytime highs to be near 90. Drink plenty of water if you're heading out today. Temperatures do cool down tomorrow, but we're not going to see many chances of rain in the next 7. We'll, of course, talk more in depth about that coming up in just a few minutes.
You burst my cloud bubble, Matt. Thank you. It's now 6:35. Montana State University will now be offering passport services at its post office on campus. And this service is open to anyone at MSU and in the community. Adding a passport office will hopefully decrease the overflow of customers at the post offices in the Bozeman area. MSU is excited to be offering this service.
Last year we sent about 400 students and 200 faculty and staff overseas, and it directly supports that. In addition, we support the greater mission of the university as a land-grant college. This is a service that the community desperately needs, and the local post office was really supportive of us offering this service. So it's just a good overall fit for the university and the community.
Now, for more information on applying for a passport and making an appointment at the post office on campus, you can visit MSU's website. The service begins July 18th.
Don't need a passport for this one. Butte's new outdoor pool seeing plenty of swimmers and donations from the public to give needy kids a chance to enjoy the waters. The Ridge Waters outdoor pool at Stoughton Park been open for 2 weeks now, and many local businesses and people donating funds to help families so they can pay the admission to the new pool. Officials say they average about 700 guests a day since it's open. Are seeing many visitors from out of town as well.
And a new concert venue will be opening in Bozeman next summer. The venue will be located at the corner of North 7th and West Short Street. Be able to seat 1,500 people. Log Jam Presents, who have done the amphitheater, Top Hat Lounge, and the Wilma, all in the Missoula area, are partnering with the Folkford family, who recently opened the RSVP Motel, which is next to the future venue. Folkfords hope that the new venue will bring growth to the area.
The music venue will go in next summer, and 1,500 person capacity there for great live music that will happen. And you know, then you really are going to see growth in this area. More restaurants, more bars, more things going on, and to bring that many people into one area, we're going to see tremendous growth in a good way.
And Log Jam Presents hopes that the new venue will attract more acts and bands to the Treasure State.
Well, speaking of acts and bands, performers already arriving in Butte for this weekend's folk festival. MTN's John Amy spoke with one band who came all the way from South America. They say they're ready to party in the mining city.
The Montana Folk Festival party in Butte is already getting started.
When Tribu are in the stage, give the people good vibes, good energy, you know, because our music for enjoy the life.
Tribu Baharu came all the way from Colombia, South America to bring their high-energy Afro-Champeta sound to the mining city.
I mean, pretty much the music is to dance. It's for people to have a joy, to dance, and to have fun.
This is just one of more than 20 performers from around the world bringing music to the free 3-day Music and Arts Festival that starts Friday and goes until Sunday in Uptown Butte. The band is truly excited to perform in Montana.
First time in Montana, we're really excited to be here. I mean, it looks really good because it's like a small, like a town, a really quiet town. Everybody's friendly. I mean, it's really different than New York, you know.
And they're ready to get to know Butte better. In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
Oh man, what a blast that is. It's much different than New York, by the way. Opening ceremony for the festival begins at 6 this evening at the original Mine Yard for that.
So
it's much different than New York City.
Much different.
That green and white striped shirt.
And everybody's so friendly here.
And it's all about dancing, so get to it.
Folk Festival, free. So no excuse not to check it out, right? You love the price. It is time for a quick break. Here's a little preview of what's coming up on Montana this morning.
I'm Danielle Nottingham with tips on how to beat the heat and prevent weather-related illness.
Good morning ahead on CBS This Morning. We are in England with President Trump's first official visit there and the protests surrounding it. And surf and sand behind a locked gate. We'll take you inside the fight over whether a public California beach can require an annual fee. See you at 7.